Blessings. This is Lisa Marie of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. I'm not, yeah, I'm a little, I need some rest, but I'm doing good. My hair is growing. You know me and the hair. You know me and the hair growth, y'all. I like it short. I like it bald. I like it bald. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of hair. But anyway, I know, yeah, they'll say, can she not start the video this way? Yeah, I have to, I'm sorry. But anyway, it's important to me. But I'm wearing my peas. I love this necklace. Like, oh my gosh, I thought I was not a necklace girl, but apparently I am. Let me tell you about the amazing day that I had today. It was beautiful. So I am at the same time, the same place, the same cafe. And we're going to talk it over. Okay, we're talking it over, but I'm talking to myself. I'm solo today. I mean, a lot of times I come here, I'm solo, but then Kwame meets me later, or he's doing something else. And actually, it was so divine because I taught 2 classes today, and each of them was 2-hour classes. The first one was, yeah, it was pretty hour and a half. So, yeah, hour and a half, and then the other one was 2. And I gave it all I had, which is always good because it makes me feel good. And we learned so much, and we grew, and we healed, and life is wonderful. And the classes were, the first class was my intensive class, which was healing our attraction to toxic masculinity, and we learned a lot. Like, I learn from doing. Okay, me that's it. I learn from doing. That's how I learn. I learn from doing, and I learn from teaching. And they said, if you want to learn something, teach it. And I'm truly teaching it. And it was so much fun. It was so real. And I love the ladies in the courses. I love Zoom. Like, I love the whole Zoom world. I'm in love with the Zoom world. I'm in love with the Zoom world. Because you get to interact, you get to see the people. They're real. They have emotions. Everybody's a teacher in a sense, too. So I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. So, and then the other one was the blood pressure class. That class was meditative. We had our music going. We did meditation. It was a thorough class. And if you can get it on the replay, and you should, we created our own schedules, our own rituals. It was just, I loved it. It was serene. It was the perfect second class in a day to do. I've been in my house most days. This week, I'm going to be in my house a lot because I got to stop playing around. Well, I'm not playing around, but I got to make sure now that I'm working on getting the pictures. Also knowing, I don't even really know what's in the boutique because I say it's so much and I don't know where it is and where all my stuff is or how it's going to be. So I have no idea. Yes, I'm eating this thing called, it's a vegan ice cream. It's vanilla bean. It's so delicious. And I love it. They sweeten it with something called the baobab fruit, which is kind of genius. It's my favorite one, and I need it. I need it. So I went shopping yesterday here. I got a lot of stuff. I went to the market on Saturday. So starting tomorrow, which is Monday, I'm fully prepared to eat from my own kitchen. So I'm gonna always eat my breakfast at home, but I'm gonna eat my lunch not at the same place at the same time, same cafe. No, I'm gonna bring my lunch with me so that I can eat my own food outside. But 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday, until I don't even want to do that, I eat out. That's much better than 7 days a week. 7 days a week, you know. So, yeah, it's fun. I love it. I love this place. I love the serenity. I love the peace. I love Sundays because Sundays is quiet, no traffic. I love this time to myself. But yeah, it was funny. I got from Spirit. Go to your favorite restaurant, you got to talk for 4 hours, have your dinner. I got a salad today. Look at me, I'm getting a salad. I ain't getting a salad ever here. I said, eat your dinner and do it solo. Don't call your friend today. I mean, you don't have to have sleep with your friends today because you saw them earlier. So I was all listening to spirit. Then I must have felt away. So I called my friend. And he said he was busy, which is great. He's with his family in Medina, which is great. And I laughed, and Spirit, me and Spirit both laughed. Spirit was like, see, I told you it was your day, it was your night. I could do a video with y'all, I could eat. It's so mellow, and I love taking myself out. Do y'all do that for yourself? I love taking myself out. I don't know if y'all like to go out to restaurants by yourself, but I kind of love it. It's like a date. I feel like I got dressed up, and I took my Uber. I'm going to my favorite place, where there's a lot of love. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So this is like a date for me. It's the end of the week, and it's or the beginning of a new one. Depending on how you look at it. And I love it. So I hope you'll do that. I hope you go out at night, just put a little cute outfit on, sit in your favorite place, and be in your own thoughts. I like my own company, so being going out is cool. I mean, as I get older, I can see myself doing that more. Like, once this things start opening again socially, if I don't have nobody to go to the play where I'm going, sometimes I think I'd rather not take somebody to the play. So I'm going to the play, go to the theater. Especially like the theater, that's a cool place. I could go by myself and be very happy. So I could go to the theater, listen to live music. Well, yeah, I could do that. Whatever it is, I could do it. They got the pint too, but I dare not take it home. I like somebody said, second person, like, you always eating and drinking, so you loving Ghana. That sounds so strange to me when you say that. I feel like I don't eat a lot. I just, okay, maybe, no. I just feel like I put it on video more. Because I do love food. This is such a new me. I don't know if I think, like I said, I was on such restrictive diets. Or diet. I don't know if I love eating, but I love going out to eat. This is like a date. Do you even say date a lot? Because Leos love dates. Even if it's a date with themselves, this is a date. Don't have to be with nobody. But I do eat out, dog. I love to eat. I love food. And I love my own company. Hey, this is the most, I've tried the other flavors. This is one's the best. If you come here, get this one. And shout out to this couple that I met with their 2 children. They from Jamaica. They're Jamaican by way of Canada. And they recognized me. And they said, because I was in here yesterday, and they said, do you have a YouTube channel? I was like, yeah, I do. It's like, we watch you. And they moved. They just got the kids, the teenagers, girl's 13. The other baby is so sweet and polite. Maybe she's about 3 or 4. Husband and wife. They doing it. Left Canada with the whole family. I was so excited. It was nice to see them. And they looked at me to the same way everybody else. They said, oh, you ain't going nowhere. I was like, no. And then I saw my New York friend and his wife because they get ready to leave. And my New York friend asked Kwame, he said something about, I don't know, he's talking something to Kwame about when you leaving or something. And I said, oh, he's trying to test Kwame like about America. He's like, well, when are you leaving? And to America or something. And I thought he was talking to me. So I said, never. He said, no, we already know you in paradise. I started laughing. We all laughed. I'm in paradise. And it's funny when you say paradise. I know people would think sandy beaches, pristine and clean and palm trees and it's funny. In all actuality, God is kind of rough looking. We start crying. There aren't that many trees. Our crowd beaches, I heard, is not, not paradise. It's a lot of probably pollution for the trucks, a lot of noise. So it's funny about, I love that he used the word paradise and not in a stereotypical way. I'm in paradise and I'm in the urban, I'm in the city. The most nature I've seen is when I'm going to Elmina, because I'm on the beach. But I haven't been to the woods and the gardens. No, I haven't, and I don't even think I would want that, and I do, but this is paradise. I'm in paradise. I'm in paradise, and I love it. I feel so easy to be independent here, so I always feel safe. It's good. But everybody has their experiences too. So I know beyond the year return, I'm supposed to have all these new things they're going to implement, I guess. And the place that the tourism board, the visitor board, is across the street. So the wonderful couple, the Jamaican brother and sister, was asking me about, these immigration issues, how you stay here. And I was like, well, did you go across the street? And he's like, yeah, they wasn't really helping her out. And I think that's probably true. I don't know if they exactly realize. This is something that I'm thinking about. I hope there's somebody on the team to talk to people. I don't know if they're actually prepared and understand that black folks is really leaving the Western world. That black folks are leaving Canada, that black folks are leaving the States, and they're really coming. I don't know if they think, because I know when I kept saying that I was staying, the Ghanaians was very much like, you sure, for real, right? Why? Like, I don't know if it has sunk in even on the level. That's why I say I always hope it's not just about the money. Because I feel like the questions they was asking me, I'm so glad I could be able to help as much as I can. That it seems like we got to be the welcoming committees for ourselves, the diasporans coming in, as opposed to them being a more welcoming committee. And that's a shame, but I mean, so be it. I feel like it's looking like, but I could be wrong, that if you come here, you kind of on your own and you got to find your way. And I think if you're going for a program that says beyond a year of return, then it shouldn't be that way. You should really come in, and I'm going to go over there and see what they give the visitors and what conversation, but he wasn't the only one that said he went over there and there was nothing they really got. But I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to see what it feels like. So, I mean, we need something. We need help. So I'm helping him. I'll talk to Kwame about looking for a car for the family. They need a car to drive, and they need help. I mean, everybody does. I mean, just regular resources that you would need on an everyday basis. You know what I'm saying? So I really just hope that they truly get that people are leaving and they're coming here to live. And this is a whole family. I think this is the first couple I met that it was a black man, a black woman, and black children. Most of the men that I met, people say why when they interview on these YouTube channels, it's always the single women or women in general coming to Ghana, and why not the single men? So let me tell you what I think. You ain't gonna be ready for this. I know I'm gonna get a lot of clicks down, but this is what I see. This is what I see. So when you think about black men, single, coming to countries, sometimes I'm saying they go to countries where there's some type of extracurricular activities, if you will, tourism. Or they go to countries where they consider that the women are so-called fine. I think that as black, sometimes we are still lost in what beautiful is, because think about it. The men that I met that come here are older men. When I say older, I'm talking about 60s and over. And a lot of times that's the age where you know what you like, you know what I'm saying? And you like what you know. And they already are in love with very dark women, African women, fine as cat hair, like I tell you. But maybe when men are younger, they don't think that, maybe they don't know how beautiful even they are. So they don't necessarily know that the women here are gorgeous as well. And they would rather go to places like Colombia, the DR, what else, other places, Puerto Rico, all these places that they've been kind of brainwashed to believe that this is beauty because it has a little cream in that coffee instead of the black, real soulful thing. It's just my theory of why they don't come, because if you're a certain age, if you don't, this is what the women look like, y'all. So if you are coming because you're a man, you're gonna want to date the women, and you don't find your own women attractive. The women here that I'm saying on the overall, of course they got the, I'm sure they got the glamour girls too, but the women here are beautiful without all that. It's funny, it's like, so I think you would have to be a certain kind of brother to come here in the first place by yourself. Number one, you would have to like black women. If you don't like black women, you probably ain't coming to Ghana or West Africa in general. You gotta like yourself, first of all, then you have to like your black women. Because when if you get with them, you're gonna have very black babies. But I find older men, they probably like the dark women and the bald-headed women and the whatever other nappy-headed women in the countries already. Because I dated those men, so I know. This is my theory. If this was another country, they might be over here if it was a little cream in the coffee. I think they come in droves. But because they have not always learned to themselves, it might be difficult. Now let's talk about black women, just to be fair. I think black women, because the media, he went tall, dark, and handsome. It used to be describing a white man with dark hair, to be honest. But for us, it describes the Wesley Snipes or the Omar Epps, I'm going old school, or whoever the chocolate fine one today, because it's always one. I'm sure 1, 3, or 5. I think with the value on dark skin, male body is way different than the value of dark skin on female body. It's just my theory. That's just a theory. I'm allowed to have one. If they came like they came to the DR and to Panama and to Puerto Rico and to all these other places, Colombia, I think that that's what it is. So people get mad and be like, can't you find okay, they gotta love black women. Now, if you love black women, you stand up, raise your hand. Other than that, the New York couple came with his own woman, and this brother, the Jamaican brother, came with his woman and his family. And that's beautiful. That's why I love to see more of that. Or it's the older men who do come here and marry the young women. But they look like me, you, us, whatever. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how people want to hype it up, but Ghana is mostly dark-skinned people. I mean, I could show you, I could turn around right now, and that's what you're going to see. So that's why I think they're not coming, because I think that men, and it's okay, it's a natural thing, are driven by sexual desire as well. And if they don't like themselves and they don't like their women, I'm going to repeat it again, they're probably not going to come to West Africa. Y'all chime in if you want to. I said what I said, and I think that's what it is. Okay, let's go in. Hey, Elena. Hey, Shawnee. Hey, Nicole. Happy Sunday. Hey, Patty. Hey, DJ. Hey, Naturally Clever. Hey, beautiful. Do you your channel? Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, Lisa Marie. Hey, sis. DJ. Naturally Clever. Hey, like, share, subscribe, donate. My PayPal is right there because DJ put it up in there. So thank you. Lisa Marie. Hello. Happy Sunday. Almost the start of a new week. Yes. What greatness will you have for us? That's right. Thanks for always bringing it up. Our sister, thank you. Naturally Clever, peace and love. Okay, you're giving the love to each other. My two right here. Thank you for the love. Yolanda says, happy Sunday. Listen, I love peace. I love peace and blessings to you. Thank you. HCHTV3, greetings to you. Elaine, yes, I take myself out. I love it. That's right. Do you love that? I love me. Yes. Yes, I move around solo a lot. I love it. Yes, Shawnee. Hey, Naturally. Okay, okay. Happy sunrise. Have a great week. You too, Miss Britton. The guys, hello, Lisa Marie. Will you be No way. I don't want to drive. I love Ubering it. I didn't even like to drive when I was in the States. And out here, I couldn't even keep up. They eat me alive. No. But good question. Solitary sweetness, even in the street, sweet, mundane sphere. That's right. It's so soothing. Yes. Miss Britt, okay. Patty said self-love is important. I take myself out. It's nice, but company, convene, party. Okay, tell me. I missed some of that, but I would love to hear it. Lioness can devour. It's all good. That's right. Yes, with you, it's all healthy. Yes. What's good? Miss Britton is saying to naturally clever. Hey, Sea Priestess. Leo rules the fifth house. That house governs love affairs, i.e. dates, even when dating yourself. Yes. Experience Black TV. Self-care Sunday is my favorite day of the week. Beautiful day to you too, darling. Do you eat meat out there? No. I always have myself, if I ever decide to eat meat, if I want to experience another country, no, I don't even think about it. I've been a vegan for like 27 years. I don't even know what meat is. Like, it ain't even on my radar. But I hear you if you do. I'm well, pray you are. My day has been relaxed. Thanks. I said, yes. Miss Britton, paradise for wherever I find peace. Yes, that's right. HTV, amazing Sunday. Yes, Exodus. Yeah, your neck piece, your brace is gorgeous. Thank you. Brazil is a big one. That's another one. Programming mind control side. Come on, HTV, HTV. You're feeling me. Yes, a welcoming community for the diaspora. Absolutely. I love how eloquently and delicately you gave your opinion on that subject. Just love it. Thank you, Yolanda. I completely agree with that the majority of Black men still do not find natural Black women as attractive as other races. Now, come on. They look at Africa as a spiritual vacation. I agree with you. Retiring men, yes, oh yeah, they go to the Philippines too. Okay, there you go. So we know why. Okay, no, but we're gonna leave it alone. But you're right, yeah, exactly. Any brother that knows the scientific truth of what melanin is and still chooses not to embrace a surplus hue, we tend to pity those versus being angered by them. Exactly, HCV3. 50 Cent confirmed that theory in that interview he did with Lil Wayne side. Oh my God, too bad. Operation Fight for Freedom. Hey, that's right. Miss Brent, men are always driven by what they view as exotic. This is what I think. For sure, cream in the coffee. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Sister Lisa Marie. Elder men have told me they love my dark complexion. Yeah, and my African attire. Yes. Miss Brent says, when you travel to a different country, you get to see what it feels like to be exotic. This is true. Hello, I'm so happy to see you're living your best life. Bless you. Thank you, Maxine. Yeah, I figured out because I kept seeing it on other channels, like, so why are you always interviewing women? And somebody asked me, and remember I was being interviewed, y'all. I can't remember which one, maybe it was the ladies, and they asked me, why did I notice, or maybe it was the brothers on the Black Eyes TV, but you know, and they asked me why did I think it was mostly women, seemed like was coming, if they were coming solo or coming with children, and why not Black men? And I looked around because I've been in the DR and I've been in Colombia. I'm just saying, I've been there. And I see them there and lots of them. And some of them stay and get married and have to think. Then I looked around and I thought, wait, there's Black older men, because I know, like I said, sometimes men take a long time to mature. And it takes them about 50, I find, this is just my opinion, to get to a point that sometimes men are also pressured by peer pressure. So if everybody else likes that girl, then they feel like they have to like it. There's guys that do like the women that look like their mother, or women that look like themselves, but they're pressured into that's ugly, or you don't want to do that. So I think that as a man matures, he realizes that it's his life and he's gonna choose what he wants. And some men just come out the gate knowing what they like, and that's what they like. But older men is the ones that I've mostly attracted all my life. Older men, because I used to ask them why. You know, they say because that's when we know what time it is. When I tell you out here, I'm telling you, the women are dark. The women don't wear a lot of makeup. Like I said, you would have to be a conscious brother or an older, mature brother to real, because conscious men say, now I'm not sure, I'm not absolutely sure, I want to believe it's true. I met a few that seem to be true, that they want a woman that's natural, a woman that don't wear makeup, a woman, well, Ghana got that in spades. They got that all day, every day. So where you at? Where you at? They got that in spades. So that's not going to be a problem. You can, beautiful bodies, beautiful faces, smart, hardworking. Now, if somebody got a better theory, I'm open to the theory of others, but I said it. That's what I believe. I thought it came to me last night. It did. I was laying in bed. I was like, oh, that's what it is. They don't, sometimes we don't see our own as beautiful. And it's interesting because a lot of the men that say they don't date women that look like them, really, they never say that, is that the women look like them and look like your mother. But I think that the Western world is so brainwashing and so conditional that we don't even know where that thing we think we like even really comes from. And we ain't running here. We ain't running here for the women. And maybe that's good in a lot of ways. Unfortunately, others are coming here and they're not just violating, they're violating our women, and they're not even women that they're violating sometimes the children, and that's a whole nother story. I know it exists here, not that I say I see it or not, but I know that I know because I know them, and I figure when some of them is here like that, they must be coming for that too. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh, that's a very sensitive topic, and I don't really want to go into it here. But that's my theory, and if you can change it, let me know. But now, I remember I was watching the channel by the sister Tina Serafina, and her girlfriend. They both from Tanzania, and they spoke of the idea that the new thing is, oh, you're from East Africa. Wait, let me pie. And the salad too as well, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, I appreciate it. And they was like, oh, how the men was like, oh, you're from East. They wasn't down with that, but how the men was like, oh, you're from East Africa. Oh, East African women are so. So that's the little thing. First of all, that's the divide and conquer, pit us together. So this assumption that East Africans are of lighter hue or mixed. That's not even true. First of all, not all of them. That's not even true. I mean, Kenya's in East Africa. I mean, Tanzania, which is a lot of different complexions. I understand. That's crazy, but it's still that. So it's getting even the Africans, the continental ones, are kind of, oh, you from East Africa, your nose is a straighter. This is what the ladies were saying on the video. This is not me. This is what they were saying. People were saying how ignorant kind of it is. So I'm gonna eat this food, and I tried to keep it light, but it was too hard. I tried. It was hard. Yes. Convid rules, yes. Patty says, with girl, Lisa Marie, you bringing the truth today, girl. Yes, thank you. Brahmin Wahab, you are amazing, big sister. I'm addicted to your channel because you are real. Oh, keep up the good work. I like does beats. You're simply, oh, gorgeous. Oh, I love you. Thank you. Right where you are at, just natural clever. Yes, exactly. At times, who most I'll find themselves attracted to, I'll be like, who most agree upon is cute. That's right. Like a new fashion trend or something, i.e. look up the 1,000 Monkeys experiment online. I sure will, HTHTV. Thank you. I totally agree with you, says Maxine. And I says, woo, peer pressure is real. That's a whole truth there. Even me, rocking my natural hair and face daily, men do not treat me the same as they do when I have a weave and blush. Come on, queen, talk about it. Exactly, says HTHTV3. Yes, most time the children how to be, yes, that's what they do. And that's a real one. That's real what you just said, naturally clever. Constantly, a man tends to marry a line to his moon sign and what an affair with his Venus sign. But overall, the first woman that loved him is usually the kind of temperament he falls for, ideally. Gotcha. You know, it says that guys like to say, I totally agree with you. Black men treat me differently when I straighten my hair. Yeah, I mean, we're just telling the truth. Men love me with locks. I get more love when I was relaxed. Yes. Men love me with locks. I get more love when I was, yeah. So, in that Western world, so think about it. You're coming from a Western environment. I'm having it's tofu though. Pesto tofu, it's good. I'm waiting for the salad, as you know. Yeah, I think, this is Africa. And if you don't love it, it's coming. So when I saw that family, I was like, yeah. And when I saw the New York and his women, I was like, yeah. I think more families will come. I think a lot more single women will come. Black women, I'm talking about people, of course. I still don't know if a lot of black men are coming unless they're of age. And they're looking for a young woman now. That's a whole nother story too. I'm just saying. So, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna go home. But I love y'all. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in the morning, y'all. Peace and blessings.